Vice President Mike Pence got vaccinated publicly, and that is indeed a big deal because of two reasons. One, it sends a message that Republicans will not turn the vaccine into a culture war. And two, there will be no more flip flops from the Trump administration.
When you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero, it will go away. Just stay calm. I am officially declaring a national emergency. I think that goes away in April, but they think August, could be July, could be longer than that.
Not just that, the Trump administration was gravitating towards the herd immunity option.
It would go away without the vaccine, George, but it's going to go away a lot faster
It
with
would go away without the vaccine?
Sure, over a period of time. Sure, with time it goes
And many
away.
deaths.
And you'll develop herd, like a herd mentality. It's going to be herd developed, and that's going to happen.
A report from Politico also made it clear that Trump and Rand Paul were not talking about herd immunity as a talking point, but they were indeed serious about it. A path that would have required millions of Americans to be exposed to the virus, while the rich like Rand Paul, Ron Johnson, Rudy Giuliani, and Donald Trump, who have the money and access to things that are not available to common people, would have survived, while hundreds of thousands of Americans who are not rich enough would have died, and their families would get an appreciation letter from this administration and these senators for being brave. Considering the history of how the administration handled COVID, there was no way to know what they will do and when. Now, the fact that Pence got vaccinated publicly will, at the very least, send a message to Republican operatives around the country to support the vaccination instead of opposing it. The trust in government institutions remains at a historically low level. So many people believe that the vaccine was rushed out of the gate and proper procedures were not followed. Poll after poll has shown that only half the country is ready to get a vaccine, and that's a big darn problem that we have in our hands. Experts say that we need to get more than 70% of the population to be vaccinated to drive out the pandemic quickly. That would require somewhere around 140 million adults or more to be vaccinated, but only 51% say they are ready to take the vaccine, which is around 100 million adults. We must find a way to convince the other 40 million. But the polls also told us why people are wary of the vaccine. Though only 5 out of 10 were ready to get the vaccine, 7 out of 10 said they will take it if it's proven to be safe. What Mike Pence has done here by getting the vaccine publicly is he has sent a statement that the vaccines are safe. Both President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris are also expected to get their shots, while former President Barack Obama and George Bush are also expected to get their shots publicly. Pence has made a lot of mistakes, but what he did today is certainly a great thing because it will keep the fringe elements within the Republican Party from going haywire and making a mess out of the next administration's vaccination program. The Republican Party also houses a big group of anti-vaxxers.
Talk about a dramatic day at the Capitol. Protesters line the halls trying to stop a plan to crack down on medical vaccine exemptions. Protesters banged on the Senate doors, delaying the session by more than an hour, but
Mike Pence has now told the Republican Party loud and clear to not engage the anti-vaxxers. The GOP will certainly leave them behind for now. Joe Biden has already made it clear that he will ask the entire country to mask up for 100 days. What that does is it will buy us the crucial time that we need to vaccinate the population. If we can get more than 150 million adults vaccinated by the end of April or sometime in May, then we can get rid of the masks, forget COVID, and move on with our lives. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe.